Please ask questions, make contributions. I'm so grateful to see some individuals with us who have done marriage for a while, and they've done it well. I can see Pani and Ina at the back. I can see Mrs. Melchizedek. I can see Duncan. I can see our own pastor, Pastor Nai. Mrs. Noga and Mr. Noga are here. You guys have done marriage well. Emanuela is in the midst. Adobia and her husband, you've been doing it for a little over a year, so you do have more experience than those of us sitting up here. So obviously we get to learn, we get to share ideas. At the end of the day, our objective here is to make sure that we leave making sure we know who we are and we are the right people to be found, and not necessarily waiting to be found because we think that we have it all. And so we are just going to start the discussion. I have sitting up here with me, I'm going to start introducing from my right. Peter is here. Peter is single, and I'm sure Peter is searching. Peter says, like, these are some of the things we'll be talking about. I have Yaba here. I know Yaba is single and searching. And then myself, Evie, I'll be moderating the show. Fiona is here. Fiona is single, and Fiona is searching. I can say that for a fact. And the gentleman on my left is Kwame Nyatwem, and that's my husband. So we are here to have a conversation that hopefully will be educative, and we all can learn something out of it. So we'll just start. I'm going to start with Kwame. Sorry, but I'll put you on the spot. You've heard people saying, am I the right person? Do we even ask? We already think we are the right people, and we need to find that right person. And so I would ask you your opinion on that, and then how do you make sure, as a man, you are the right person in the dating marketplace?
Hello, good afternoon. It's really great to be here. I think that this particular topic is timely, especially for the millennial generation. Most of us are looking to settle down and get married. I'll tell you that by His grace, I got lucky and I got married. I say it's timely because, let me put it simply, we need information, we need knowledge. Knowledge is what helps us navigate life. And the Bible says, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. And so all over the news, we are hearing things like, men are scared, women are scared, and the fear propaganda is really out there in full force. And there's the lack of trust. There's the inability to even have the space to talk about why there's that fear and the solutions we can find, to solve those issues. I particularly like the topic because it points first off to us, the individuals. So as a young man, what can I do, or how am I supposed to prepare myself for the dating market that's supposed to lead to marriage? And vice versa, as a young woman, what am I supposed to do to prepare myself for dating and then ultimately marriage? I'm looking forward to the discussion, really. Those are just my initial thoughts. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Fiona, I'll come to you, and I would ask the same question. As a young woman, beautiful, I must say, intelligent, you know what you're about, you're working. And so I can look at you and say, oh, Fiona has it all. Who is this lucky man that will find Fiona? So my question to you then is, how do you make yourself the right person for this blessed young man to find you? Because obviously the Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So it means there's a search in there. You need to find the person. And how do you make yourself available to be found?
For me, I think it begins with making yourself the right person, even for yourself. Because when I heard that topic, I'm asking myself, am I even the right person for myself? If I could ask you that, let's imagine that we could all step out of our body for 1 second, right? If you could just step out and you look at yourself, let's say I'm Fiona and I step out of my body and I'm staring at this figure as Fiona and I ask myself, am I happy with what I see? Could this person be better? Is there something more I can do to make this thing better? It's the same way when a carpenter is making something. He has a certain idea in mind of what he wants to achieve. And every time he makes it, he steps back and asks himself, is this meeting the specification of what I want? You know, are there certain things within me that are even toxic for myself? Because sometimes we also do things that will hurt us because we're not even good for our own self. For instance, maybe you lack self-control. And because you do not lack self-control, let's say something goes south at your workplace and you say things you're not supposed to say and it costs you your job, you know? That's a good example of something within you that is not even good for you. So until you work on that, until you ensure that you're showing traits that are also building you, you can't really go forward and claim to try to take care of somebody else or love them because you're toxic to your own self and you need to fix that and take care of yourself, to treat yourself like somebody you're responsible for helping.
Thank you. Yeah, but I'll bring you into the conversation and just hear your thoughts.
I really don't know what to say. I think a lot of what I'm going to be saying here today will be my personal experience because I don't think I can advise anybody. But what I can say about am I the